Can you move during a divorce? In Texas, you better not. Here's the thing. Before you do anything, once a divorce has started in Texas, that's like a big thing, like moving, changing kids' schools, whatever. You better either get the other side's permission or the court's permission, or you can get yourself in a world of hurt. And I have made a lot of videos and talked about this a lot because the way that the law works can feel really unfair to the person who wants to move. And like, I hear you, but if you're gonna try to move, you don't wanna live where this divorce is going down, you really need to get that done before you ever file, or your next best option is gonna be in some sort of a settlement agreement with your spouse on the back end of things. But don't just go off and move during the pendency of the divorce, or the court may really get you for it. My number one strategy for managing relocation disputes in a divorce is don't show all your cards. I see women in particular make this mistake all the time. They get totally fixated and obsessed with moving to some other place. It's often back where they came from, okay? It's like they moved, I swear it's always like Oregon or California or something. And they moved here for husband's job. It was supposed to only be for a little bit. And now they want to get and move back. And they communicate this to the person they're trying to divorce, and the person they're trying to leave knows the number one thing this gal cares about is moving. And so what are they gonna do with that card, that piece of information? Play it in every possible way. So like, okay, they can either just stop you from doing it altogether, more than likely, at least in Texas. Like, Texas is jealous with its children, is how I say it. Like, Texas kids are staying here as a general rule. But like, what they may try to do is stop you altogether, or say like, oh, well, I guess I could let you move if you let me keep 70% of the estate, or don't make me pay child support, or whatever. So as soon as the other side knows this is so important to you and you are fixated on the one thing, they can leverage and manipulate you to make you take a lot less than your fair share in the settlement, and all kinds of terms that may not be required if you don't show everything up front. Now, I say all that to say, however, if you want to move, you're probably going to have to let them know and get it through some sort of an agreement. So it's like a timing issue of when to let them know, and not doing that from the beginning when it's like you're obsessed. That obsessive thing I see backfire on people all of the time. The difference between court-approved relocations and unauthorized relocations could change the rest of your life. Because here's the thing, at least in Texas, courts are not generally cool with you taking off with kids. And look, it makes sense. Like, they've got this other parent. You can't just take the kids away and this other parent's left going like, ooh, and the kids are without their dad or their mom who stays back in the home place, okay? So if you take off with the kids, unauthorized by the court and against like standing orders once a divorce has started, the most likely thing to happen, like statistically speaking, would be the court saying, hey, you, get back here with them kids now. And oh, by the way, I'm really mad. And then you can see how that plays out throughout the rest of your case. You may not be able to be the primary parent anymore because the court's like, look, you're so irresponsible that you just took off, ripped these kids away from their daddy and all of their school and everything else, and you think that you should be the person to protect the best interests of these kids? So moving off could cost you your kids if you don't have all the right ducks in a row. Now, if a court is cool with it, like if you have an agreement from your spouse or the court orders it, I mean, they just go do you, go to wherever you're allowed to go in the geographic restriction. But what you don't want to do is fly off the handle and think, oh, I'll just like worry about it later, because it could cost you everything, including your kids. If you're wanting to relocate in connection with your divorce, you really need to talk to a lawyer. You're getting into deep legal waters and deep factual waters in those kinds of situations where you're going to need their counsel. At Hembree Bell Law, we offer free case evaluations, so I invite you to reach out. We've done a lot of these cases and have a lot of thoughts on the subject and can absolutely see and talk through how we might be able to help you move off to the home of your dreams.